Hello and welcome to the Syracuse City School District Office 365 training. My name is Maureen Gridley and I'm the Instructional Technology Integration Specialist for the district.
And I'm Brenda Alclaben. I'm the Director of the Syracuse Teacher Center, and I'm also an Instructional Technology Specialist.
We are going to teach you how to use Office 365 for the Syracuse City School District. The district purchased Office 365 license for all of their staff members. The rollout is not completely finished, so there is no quick link on the district homepage. However, there will be one shortly. In the meantime, to access your account, please go to Google. The recommended browser would be Chrome or Firefox. This changes depending on the building you're in and what type of machine you're on. We are able to download Google Chrome on district laptops, so that might be a better choice. We seem to have less issues with Google Chrome, but you can try Microsoft, or you can try Internet Explorer as well. So please go to Google and type in Office 365 sign in, and the link is on the handout that you should be provided with either by your librarian or however you're accessing this webinar or screencast. The handout will be there too. So this is the URL. You click that, and oh, I'm already signed in. I apologize. I'm going to sign out so you can see what it looks like. So the login that you Googled, or the URL that you Googled, will bring you to this login page. I'm going to click another account. You will see this. On this page, please type in your entire district email. You do not need a password and you do not need your numbers. Just put your entire district email and press enter. You will be redirected to our Syracuse City School District page. Here you will have to put in your credentials like you would to get into email or eSchool. And you will have to do this every time you log in. Office 365 will increase productivity and collaboration because you will be able to share documents with coworkers and with administrators. It is an internal service, so you cannot share documents with people outside of the Syracuse City School District. So bear that in mind if you work with outside agencies or if you have student teachers. We will go through each of the apps, and we will start by using the waffle. We will refer to the waffle on a number of occasions. This thing right here is the waffle. It will appear in a different location depending on your browser. It may appear in the middle of the screen. Ours is over here. It gives you all of your apps. The first thing we will have you do is go to the About Me section. If you run into a problem here, we suggest you go to your news feed from your waffle, and there will be a little link in the middle that says we're almost started. Click here to edit information, and that should bring you to your About Me. Your profile is where you can change your picture. This is what people across the district will see. Some people would prefer to leave it the way it is. Other people want to put their picture. Some other people may want to put a picture of a favorite mascot or their college that they graduated from, or Mickey Mouse, things of that nature. To change your picture, you could use the snipping tool. The snipping tool is located in your start menu. You click snipping and you can take a picture of anything. So you could find a picture of an icon, like we said, a flower, a dog, a cat, auto, whatever you want. Just go to File, Save As, give it a name. I'm going to put nothing. And it saves here, so when you go back here, you click on Picture, Upload Picture, and then you browse, and here are all my pictures. I can pick whatever I want. If you have a favorite app, you could do that picture. You could go to Google Images and search, there's the SUS, and then just select it and click open, and it will change your picture. There is a little bit of a delay. You can also choose a picture from Facebook, whatever you would like. You can also add a little bit of detail about you in this About Me section. We suggest you pause for a few minutes to work on this, and please refer back to the handout or rewind the video if you need more assistance. Now, when you're done with this, you're going to want to scroll to the bottom and click Save All and Close. And it just said that you might not see the changes right away. You can also change the cover photo, but you don't have to. And now Brenda will be talking about the news feed.
All right, the news feed is a public area where you can start a conversation with your colleagues here, like a message board in this window up here. And you could find out what's going on in their classrooms, ask a question, or just discuss something that's going on in your building. You can follow people that are in the district, so to do that, you're just going to go over here and you're going to click on the number that's above the word people, and you're going to click on that, and then you're going to click on the word follow to follow someone, and then you type in their last name. So if I wanted to follow someone in the district, I could type in the beginning of their last name, and then you'll get these suggestions here, and I just click on Maureen Sweeney. Let's see if I can follow her. And I click follow, and that's it. Now Maureen will get an email stating that I want to follow her, and then she can return and click follow me and return. And that's it for that. That way you can, when you're following people, you can click on their profile name, and you can see what they're doing, what the latest things that they're working on, and see what's new with them. Then you can, when you're done with that, so that's following, then you can go to, I guess that's about it for newsfeed, and then you can go to OneDrive, Maureen?
Yeah, we'll go to OneDrive. So OneDrive is really the meat of Office 365 right now. OneDrive allows you to create documents similar to Google Drive, except for in OneDrive you can actually use Microsoft PowerPoint, Word, Excel, which is really powerful. So when you're in your OneDrive, you can either click New, and you can create a new folder or any of these new documents. You can also upload. So if you are in Google Chrome, you can upload full folders or just files. This is really useful when you're using Smart Notebook files because they are extremely large, and if you are saving them or emailing them to people on your team, they will suck up your space either on your computer or in your mailbox or in the recipient's mailbox. So if we wanted to upload a file, we could go to My Documents and find a Smart Notebook file and upload it. And we have 1 terabyte of storage for each of us in OneDrive, so you will never use that much storage. So this is a great place to upload files, and then you can share it with whoever you want to share it with. So let's see. Okay, so here's this file. I can download it, just download it. But when I click on it, all of these options appear up here. So I can share it with somebody. I can get the link, which means I can embed it into my website or just link it from my website or email it. I can download it, delete it, or move it. So this one did not upload because I already have it in my folder, which is fine. So I'm going to click on it and just click share so you can see what it looks like. This screen pops up every time you share something with somebody. When I double click this, it just downloaded it down here because I can't actually work on it online in Office 365 because Smart Notebook is a different software. I will in a moment open up a Word document so you can see what it looks like to work on it live. But over here, I can type in Brenda's last name. I start typing in her last name. Here's her name. I can give her viewing rights or editing rights. So editing rights, she can obviously change the document. Viewing rights, she can just see it. She can see it, she can download it, she can print it, she can use it. So this would be useful for like a substitute or sharing a document that you wouldn't want edited. If I created a Smart Notebook file and I wanted her to be able to change the first slide and put her name, or change some of the pages and put in her students' names, I would obviously give her editing rights. And then I can write a little note here, Brenda, and I can click share. She will get an email invitation telling her that I shared this document with her. From here I can also get a link, and I can get a restricted link, a view link, or an edit link. This would be the link, so if I want an edit link, I can post this anywhere, and anyone with an SCSD account can edit my link. So you might want to be careful with that. And then we're going to close. I can also revoke editing rights. I can also revoke editing rights. So if I click on this, I can see who it's shared with, and I can click stop sharing. So if I wanted to open up a Word document, I'm going to go back and open up a new Word document. And Brenda, do you want to get on your 365 and we can work simultaneously?
Sure.
This is a great thing to practice, especially if you are working with a group right now while you're watching this screencast. In our trainings, we actually have people spend some time sharing with the people that they're sitting with. So you may want to pause after you create a document and see how you can both work. Multiple people can work on the same device simultaneously. So I'm going to create a new Word document.
And what are you going to name it?
I'm going to name it Screencast.
All right.
I'm going to say, hi, Brenda. And then I'm going to share it with Brenda. And I'm going to give her editing rights. Office 365 is a little glitchy. It has gotten a lot better, and it will continue to improve as more people in the district are using it. If you run into issues, we strongly encourage people to enter a help desk ticket. Your librarians are also fabulous, and they can help you. So I just shared it with Brenda.
And I am looking for it. It hasn't appeared yet. There it is. All right, so I just opened up my OneDrive and clicked on Shared with Me, and there it is. You can also look in your email and just click on the link when someone shares something with you. You get that notification. So I am in it, and as soon as it finishes opening, I will write something brilliant. It's still loading. Okay, it's waiting for Word to open. All right, so I opened up the shared document and I see it here. And I'm going to click on Edit Document in the top right corner. It has a pencil next to it. And I'm going to click on Edit in Word Online. If you just edit in Word, it's just you're not sharing the edits. I'm going to click and edit in Word Online, and it's going to reload, and I'll have the opportunity to add my ideas onto this document.
And it will say on my screen, which you will see shortly, that Brenda is working on it, and you will see her typing. Oh, there she is. So there's a little bit of a delay, and it says anonymous user. I'm not totally sure why.
Anonymous user?
I've never seen that before, but it's glitchy. It usually says the name of the person who's typing it. But, oh, it says right here, Brenda is editing this document.
Oh.
So it must just have taken a minute to pick that up. But, so we can both work simultaneously on the same document. This is really useful if you work, if you co-teach with somebody, because you could have a lesson plan and then you could send it to them and you guys could edit it together. If you have a special ed teacher or you are a special ed teacher that pushes into your room, you could send them the lesson plan, give them editing rights, and they could put in their modifications. Another idea is like a cross-curricular project. So if you are at younger grades and you departmentalize, you could work with, if you're an English teacher, you could work with a science teacher or a social studies teacher and share lesson plans and put in what you would be doing with the students. Same thing with high school. You could also collaborate with your librarians, send them your lesson plan, and they could put in what they're going to be doing with the students in the library in terms of research and creating some kind of Web 2.0 presentation type of tool or project.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of really great ways that you could share this. Another way that we would think this would be very useful is like a parent contact log. Since this is an internal service and it's secure, you could create a document about a student or a list of students and share it with people that work with that student. So the principal, the vice principal, any kind of social worker or guidance counselor, special area teachers, special ed teachers, AIS teachers, anyone that has contact with that student. And then you can put in there 9:05 a.m. Mrs. Gridley spoke with mom about this type of behavior in the library. You could put in the most current phone numbers, who to contact, and then that way everyone would know in real time that I spoke to the mom at 9:05 a.m. So you would know that at 9:06 a.m. that I spoke to the mom. This would be such a powerful tool in terms of keeping track of positive behavior, health concerns, reinforcing positive behavior, and just keeping in touch with parents and coworkers, because we know that you're all busy and it's hard to keep track of everything. And what this would be, instead of sharing a document and having a bunch of documents because people are editing it, it's one live document that everybody can work on in real time instead of saving it and emailing it to everybody. And you can do that with PowerPoint, you can do that with Word and Excel, which is huge. And that's basically OneDrive. There are more details on the handout we created. You can also talk to your librarian or email me or Brenda if you have questions. We do suggest that you spend a little bit of time right now working in OneDrive. And so I would pause right now and work for a little bit. But with that being said, we are not going to pause. Brenda is going to talk to you about sites.
All right, so I'm going to go back up to the top left and click on my waffle, and I'm going to click on sites. Now, sites is not something that we're actively using at the moment because it really doesn't suit any of the needs that we have. It's a way that you can create a very limited website for your classroom, and I haven't actually explored it very much, but we are going to be offering some PD on how to develop classroom websites using what we recommend is Weebly because it's very easy to use, and we think it's a little bit more robust than this is. But feel free to go in and explore it. You can't do anything wrong if you want to stick with this and use it. It's also an internal website, so it's not something that you can publish outside of Office 365. All right, that's Sites, and next is Delve. Delve is a place where you can see what you've been working on most recently, or what you've been collaborating with other people most recently. It's like your favorites, and it just gives you a list of what you've been working on and what app that you've been working with it. All right, next.
Video. Video is really interesting.
Yes.
So video is an internal video hosting page. So instead of using YouTube and making your channel private because of concerns with student privacy and not showing their faces or names, you can create a channel and you can post videos, and it's only viewable by people with SCSD accounts. So it's safe, it's secure. So it's not being used very much right now, but we envision it being really useful in the future. Different groups, different schools, and then different classes within schools can create channels and upload videos of the awesome things that are going on every day across the district. And anyone with an SCSD account can see it, which is hugely powerful. And we're very excited for this. All you have to do is upload your video to your channel. So we are doing learning technology grants. In our webinars, we are going to upload them here. So this screencast will actually be located here, among other places. We will probably post to other places as well.
Mm-hmm.
So Word, Excel, and PowerPoint, we went over those in OneDrive. They're just added on apps right here, so you don't have to go to OneDrive and click New. You would just click Word.
And you can share an Excel document. You can share a PowerPoint as well, just like you could with a Word document.
Yeah. And then Sway is just an interactive presentation tool. It's similar to PhotoPeach or Animoto, but it's Microsoft's version. It is very cool. You can create a new Sway with pictures and text, and it would be nice to use with students because it has a storyboard with it, and you can drop tiles in, drop pictures in, and see how the text can go along with the pictures. We will be offering more detailed trainings in the future, but in the meantime, there's a variety of tutorials right here. So feel free to explore it and use it. And now Brenda's going to talk about OneNote.
All right, OneNote is an app for SharePoint Online that helps you set up OneNote for your class. It's the app is going to actually provide you an opportunity to open up a notebook and share all of your resources for a class in one place. So you see here we have Maureen's notebooks that are listed here. These are the recent ones that she has been involved in working in. And then you just click on one to open it. And this happens to be mine. It's a OneNote notebook about OneNote that I'm working on and creating. So it's just a place where you can, let me go back and open up a different one.
And you can share it with anybody.
Yes, you can share a page or you can share a section. So let me see. It just keeps clicking on new ones here. All right, so if I'm going to work in this notebook, I can just open it up on the left-hand side here, and I can add a new section by clicking New Section and typing it in. So I can put in, let's say I'm just going to put resources for zoo trip, and then I'm going to click OK, and that tab is going to be right there. And now within this tab, it's this purple color, I can add pages and name each of my pages. Whatever I type up here is the name of this page. So I'm going to say parent permission letter. So now, if I want to create a parent permission letter for my zoo trip, I can put it right here, and I can also share this with a colleague that's on my team, and they can print it out and send it off to their parents as well. Anything you wanted to add there?
No, you can lock certain parts if you want to share your whole notebook with somebody, but you can lock it so that they can't change it. It's kind of like, I like to think of it as like a 5-subject notebook. It's sections on the side of the tabs, and then you can make as many pages as you want. So I would use it for lesson planning. I would probably start in the fall, so it would be in order, but I would have my sections would be my units. If I was a librarian, I would do my sections as kindergarten, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and just keep track of my each lesson in the projects. And I would add new pages and paste in my lessons, and that way everything is in one spot,
right.
Which is really, instead of saving 500 documents in Word, I'm saving one notebook.
Right, with all the pages. So everything's in one place, in one notebook. It's going to be very, very useful, and all you have to do is just jump in and start a notebook, and then start saving all of your resources, and you'll get the hang of it pretty quick. It's very easy to use.
And it's all web-based, which is nice. So if your computer crashes, or if you leave your computer at work, you can use your personal computer at home. Say there's a snow day, or you're out on medical, or you have a sick day and you have to leave your laptop for the sub to use with a whiteboard, you can access this anywhere that has the internet, which is really powerful.
Yes. You click on the Home tab, you can see that these are the typical editing tools that you would use and find in any word processing application. And if you click on Insert, that's where you can add tables and pictures, attach files, add links, so you can put all of your favorite links in there, or you can record audio and explain something. So that's a great tool as well. And there's symbols that are available. Under View, you just have the different views that you can look at your notebook, and then you can print it out, which would be a lot of paper. So we wouldn't really want to do that.
But you can if you need to.
Yes, if you have to.
And you can also share it with administrators or other teachers, people on your team.
Right. So we just click on that share button up here, just like we did with the other things. And it will open up the window, and you just do it like we showed you before. All right, what's next?
The last thing is Class Notebook.
All right, Class Notebook is just like OneNote, only it's for your classroom. So what you do is you click on Class Notebook, and it's going to walk you through exactly what you need to do to set it up. And it's going to provide you a spot where you can give out an assignment, and then each of those sections are now students. Each student gets their own section, and they can do all of their work in the notebook, and then when you open up your class notebook, you'll see all of their student tabs and all of their work that they've completed in one place. Anything to add there? So you just have to click on Create a Class Notebook, and it actually tells you exactly what to do. So on the left-hand side here, the first thing you're going to do, you're going to name your class, then you're going to tell the program what the notebook's all about. Then you're going to add another teacher if you'd like to collaborate with that teacher, and give them permission to add or to view the student work. And then you can add your student names. And not all the students have accounts right now.
But that's rolling out.
Yeah, that's rolling out soon. And then they'll have access. And then you can design student spaces where students can collaborate with each other in a shared area. So you could actually see what they're creating together in one place. And you can look at your notebook, and then you click Done. That is Class Notebook.
We will be offering more in-depth trainings on OneNote and Class Notebook in the future, so look out for those.
Yeah.
If you need any help, please contact your school librarian or Brenda or Maureen, and we would be happy to help you. We can come in during your planning time, your lunch, before school, after school. The more you use Office 365, the easier it is, and the more it makes sense.
Yes.
So good luck and have fun.
All right. Bye.